In the previous video, we've created the structure of our page and our Add to Basket button. If we now try and preview this page in the browser, you can see it's not very attractive. So let's go back, open our core CSS file and start formatting a little bit. So first of all, we're going to apply a few rules to every single element on the page, which will be margin. We want 0, padding, we want 0, font size, we want 12 for all of the elements as well. Border, we want none. We want outline to also be none. And we want color to be 333. Then we go into the body tag, where we apply padding from the top and bottom 20 pixels, left and right 0. Font family, for the purpose of this specific tutorial, we're going to use very popular Arial and Sans serif. And text align, we're going to align it to the center. Then we go to our first div, wrapper, and we're going to start with, we're going to do 800 pixels, text align, we're going to do left, and margin will have 0 and outer. Okay, that's all good. I'm going to create a few new lines so you can see a little bit better. Now we're going to start with item element, which will have width of 100%. We'll have padding of 20 from the top and bottom, left and right 0, and floating to the left. Then we have add to basket divs. So every single div will have this property applied to it. So div, all of the divs inside of the add to basket will float to the left. Actually, to make it a little bit easier for ourselves as well, we're going to put all floating elements under one roof, so that we don't have to repeat this float left all the time. So we can remove this one as well. Okay, so we've got item, comma, add to basket div, float left. Okay, next thing will be our left dot middle dot right, which are our 3 columns. Height of these will be 22 pixels. Then we have our left div and left div, which means all divs inside of this left div will have width of 20 pixels. Okay, then we have middle, comma, middle div will have width of 32 pixels. And then we obviously go to the right, comma, right div, and this div will have width of 100 pixels. After this one, we are going to format our add and subtract buttons. Subtract button. Okay, we have height of 11 pixels, and cursor we want to be a pointer, so that we have this hand showing up when we are hovering over these elements. Height 11. Height 11 because we obviously dividing this height 22 by 2, which gives us 11. Okay, next will be just add button or div. We're going to have background, URL, and we point it to images, and our button image.png. We want no repeat, and we want 0 minus 22 pixels. Then we go for our add button again, but with the hover status. This hover status obviously will not work in browsers such as IE6, IE7, I suppose, either. So it works in all modern browsers, but I tend to ignore these IE6 or 7 these days. So hopefully they're gonna be forgotten very soon. Then we have background, URL, images, button.png, and we go for no repeat either, 0 minus 44 pixels. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here and we're gonna move to the next video, where I'm also going to show you what our button.png looks like and why we're using this background positioning.